Hello everybody. Let me go ahead and just make sure that the live stream's working, so just bear with me for a second. Okay, and looks like I can see it now. So, sounds good. Or at least the game sound is good. So, we're going to be playing Riichi Mahjong today, and we're going to be playing on Mahjong Soul. And hey Joey, how are you doing? I figured you'd be the the person waiting because I think you were the main one interested in Riichi. Um, so you kind of got me wanting to play it, so I figured I'd stream it and see how it goes. But we're playing on Mahjong Soul, and I'm not doing too bad. I just got done with work a little bit ago, so I kind of decided last minute I was going to do this. Plus, on Mondays I usually play D&D, but the guy that hosts it, his family's sick, so he's taking care of them today. So I was like, well, this would be a good day to play play Riichi, and if everything goes well, I might start doing this more frequently. I can't promise how frequent. Maybe at least once a month or every other week, maybe, but we'll kind of see. But so I'm just going to go ahead and we'll get into a room. I'm not any kind of expert player at Riichi, and I would play on Mahjong Time, but it is not very dependable on getting a game going there. Okay, his book is on my list to read. I have it. I ordered it on Amazon, and it's supposed to come tomorrow. And then I have a book in the description, another one, and it's a free one, and I got it from Michele's video by Daina something, Daina Chiba. So I was going to try to read that one later today, some of it at least. I haven't really read anything about Riichi, so I don't really know much strategy, just what Michele's talked about in her videos, pretty much about all I know. And if the game music is too loud, let me know. And I can turn it down. Or if it's not loud enough, let me know if you guys want to hear it better. But at this point, really, we need just one hand requirement, and we really already have it with these dragons. And so we're in North Sea, and then if anybody's not familiar, they use these things called Dora. So this is the Dora indicator. So 5 crack is the indicator and 6 crack is Dora, and it gets you extra points. And it's a pretty fun game. Should definitely give it a try. Mahjong Soul is a safe area to try it on. So, and then I also have, let's see, I think we can let this go. I kind of want to try to use the Dora. What was I saying? Lost my train of thought. Oh, and then if for anybody not familiar with Riichi, there's hand requirements. I think that's what I was saying. And I have a link in the video description to the World Riichi Championship website, and it goes to the page where you can download the PDF. which we already got rid of this. I was planning on getting rid of this eventually. So that'll be our pair. I don't think we're going to be able to use this, but pretty long time to have held on to it. So it's a risky throw. In this one, whoever throws the winning tile. Okay, we got it paired. So let's just let these go. Whoever throws the winning tile is the one that's penalized. Nobody else is penalized. So my main goal whenever I play right now, just since I'm still really new with it, is to try not to throw the winning tile and to get pretty much the win quickest at the beginning of the game, at least at the start. So I try to go for the easy hands as long as I'm not down. There's slim chance we're gonna get to the end on this. Okay, and the main reason I did that was because if we reach 10 pi and our hand is ready, then the other players have to pay us. Whoever's ready gets paid, whoever's not ready gets paid if it's a wall game. So that kept us from having to pay out. I mean, it can be risky, but I was looking at the 1 and 2 crack and they were all pretty much out, so I didn't see that much risk in letting it go. Our seat wind is west, so we'll hold on to it. And then right now we have 3 pair. Which that was Dora. I wasn't even paying attention. So there's a hand of all pungs that we could play with. This one's called Toy Toy. So that'll kind of be my goal for this one. Okay, so we got 4 pair now, so we're good, and we have our seat wind. So we'll let that go. And let's see, I like to try to see what's out. There's already a 1 out, we got a 5. So throw a 2 next. Got our 1. doing pretty good with this one. I don't know how everybody else plays with cons, but I generally don't take a con unless my hand is pretty well developed, because it's happened a few times that I've taken a con and got a tile from the flower wall, which I don't think they call it a flower wall in Japanese, but I've taken it from that wall and then I've discarded it and it's given somebody a win, which they probably wouldn't have otherwise got. But the risk of the con is it could help someone else's hand because it opens up a new Dora, which it didn't do any good for us. But whenever my hand's well developed, I'll take a risk and it could benefit us. And these little fives, if you're not familiar, I can't remember their name, but they basically give us extra value with these red ones. I don't know if they're called. No, they're not. I was gonna say I think they were called Dora, but I think they're not called that. I think that's something else. Okay, so we got that win, and we got a pretty good one. Okay, and then we already have one potential yaku with the green. And then I'm kind of thinking half flush with this one, so that would be one suit with honor tiles, so Windsor Dragons. And the north wouldn't bring any value to our hands, but until we run out of BAMs, let's see. I guess we can take it. And then based off of our discards, everybody should kind of know we're really only keeping BAMs. So and then I'm not very good at telling what other people are playing because this is a novice room too, and sometimes you think you know what they're doing, and then they aren't. Like you think they're one suit, but if they get like a dragon or the seat wind up, then it kind of just all goes away. They try to get the quick win. So I've learned with this site, at least in these beginner rooms, the quick win's usually the best win. I usually try to play like higher point hands and then I end up not winning. So I've been trying this lately and it's been working out. decent to go with whatever's quickest to get for me. That's Dora. There are none out. Hey B, playing Riichi today, so it's a little different than American. But it's a fun game, I think. I think it's a nice mix of I think I like to think of it as a nice mix of like Hong Kong and American. Yeah, it's if you played Hong Kong or Chinese style mahjong, it's not too far from that. So the basic end goal was 4 sets of 3 in a pair, and then in Riichi, you have to make a hand requirement. So they have a list of things that you can choose from. But whenever I'm East, I try to do the quickest win possible because East keeps playing over and over again. So if I win, then I stay East. The game keeps continuing with me as East until I lose. Let's see, we'll try to get away from the end tiles. Because we can go for, there's a hand requirement that's only simples, which are 2 through 8, so that's what we'll hold. And then I let the West go. Which it's not even our seat win, so it doesn't do any good. Okay, so we finished out in first still. And go ahead and get into another one. So they usually go pretty quick. Usually only wait a few seconds between games. And B, if you're interested in learning Riichi, I was saying earlier too, this is a good learning site. They do have like little articles on learning how to play on here too. And then they have a list of the hand requirements on the site too, but I put information in the video description if you're interested in learning. Michele has videos. Those are probably where I'd start, honestly, if you're wanting to learn. She goes into the teaching a lot better. Let's see, we can let the north go. And I don't know if I said, but the site's free, so, and you can play it on your phone because they have an app. Let this go since they're 2 out. And then the hand I'm kind of like thinking at right now, it's the all outside hand. Which we have to get rid of this. Let's get rid of the west first. It's I think it's called Chanta. Know their Japanese names very well. Actually might be able to go for one suit, really. We keep drawing dots. That's a pretty good scoring hand. Okay, so we can play this concealed. So this is the hand right here. 678, 678. It's twin sequences. I Pico in Japanese. I don't know if I said it right, but it's a concealed hand though. Let's get rid of this. So we need one more good pick. Okay, so we're actually going for a different hand. Well, okay, so I think it would still count as that twin sequence, but we're playing a hand and it's all pairs. So we need the 5 to get the pair hand, and I think we'd still get the twin sequence, plus we declared Riichi, so we can't change our hand anymore. The game will discard for us if it's not our winning tile. And then we bet basically 1,000 points. So if we don't win, whoever wins gets our points that we bet. Oh, okay, I didn't realize Slava did any streams on it. I'll have to check Mahjong Times YouTube. And then this little thing over here tells us how many are left. So that's why I said this is like a beginner-friendly one, because it'll tell you what tile you need to win, and it'll tell you if you're not allowed to call it. So example, if I had thrown out a 5 crack, since I discarded it, I can't call it later. Yeah, this is a pretty good hand. So I was pretty happy with it. Yeah. So the 5 dots are Dora. This is a red 5, so it counts as a point, which I guess you could call it like a Dora, kinda. I don't know what its actual name is. And we probably have everybody on edge since we declared Riichi, because nobody wants to throw it in winning tile. So anything that we've discarded, they know we're not going to be able to win on. So, and then anything that's been discarded since we declared Riichi, if it's been discarded by another player, we're not going to be able to win on. They know, so. Okay, so they self-drew. And then I'm holding the 7 because we could be able to use it if we did like 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, because that would be mixed triple sequence. So that could complete one of our hand requirements to be able to win. And we're going to pass. Let's see, I'm thinking we could maybe do that twin sequence again, maybe. But then we have 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. Let's just take it. We can play all inside. We could play Toy now, with all Pongs. Which, if we did that, we could do all Pongs and all Simples, so we could get both of those. The Dora indicator. So there was only 2 more out there besides the one we had. And the reason I'm holding this, it's a risky discard, and we're kind of towards the end of the game. Worst case, it could be our pair. I don't know that anybody would throw it, but I don't want to throw into someone's win. Okay, see, they needed... well, I didn't see what they had. They had I know they had a pair of green dragons. I don't know if they were waiting on a double weight or not. No, they just needed they had a 7, 8, 9. That's what they were waiting on, or a 6, 7, 8. And then again, I mean, we're pretty much looking at all inside. I'm waiting to kind of see if we pair up a dragon. Okay, so we're starting out with dragons, so that'll automatically give us our hand requirement. We're east, so I want to try to win as quick as we can. That way we can play as east again. That does away with our pair, but it does give us an extra score with the 5. So we either need a 7 or a 5 bam, 8 bam, and then we can wait on our pair. Well, they probably threw it because we threw it down, though, honestly. So I was going to say we would have had it then, but... Okay. Alright, not a big win. And then I'm thinking maybe the... Oh, pungs again, maybe. Little emojis always crack me up on here that people were doing. I was in this one game and somebody threw someone else was winning tile and they played this little emoji right before it and then they clicked win and it was pretty funny to see. Let's let this go. We don't want to be stuck with it. And then we can call all these and be ready on a single tile for a pair, but hopefully we'll pair up something else in the meantime. And there's already a 9 crack out, so we'll let that go. And what I just noticed was the soap was the door indicator. So dragon order. Dragon order is green, red, white. So it's an alphabetical order for English. So that's how I remember what would be Dora. So green is Dora. Oh. I think somebody has it too. There was a hesitation. Nobody took it. Okay, so neither of these are out. Okay, so double weight, 2 of each left.
Riichi. Don.
And then they get extra score for that too. It's called Ipatsu. So if you declare Riichi and then you win before the end of your next turn, you get an extra score point. We could have that win sequence, but I'd call the green, so it's a fully concealed hand, so we wouldn't be able to do twin sequence, but if we called the green. Off on it. I don't know if we're going to go all one suit, but we do have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 potential, because that would be a score point. Okay, we're going for one suit. Well, one suit and honor tiles. So it's a half flush. Which, whenever I started playing Riichi, I thought about Chanta. I thought about it, and okay. Chanta is only 2 points, though. Or no, it's 1 point if it's not concealed. And if we did all one suit with honors, it's a 3-point hand. So that's kind of how I was looking at that. We could have done, if we had the mixed sequence, now it would have been 2 points because it would have been the mixed sequence and then Chanta as well. And if we had the dragon on it, though, it would have been 3. So I guess we would have got up to the 3 points. So we have a double weight now, so 2 or 3. There's 2 of each left.
Riichi.
Oh, okay, so player across from us. Oh, and all they had was simple, so 2 through 8. I think we would have had the 3 points for half flush and then 1 point more for the dragon. That wasn't too bad. 2nd place. We're not like really penalized unless we're 3rd or below. I've been working on trying to get out of Novice 3 for a while. So I think I get to go up to the next room if I manage to get out of it. Okay, so we have potential for all inside and maybe toy for the all pawns. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're set up pretty good. Okay, you know what? If we would have called it for a con, though, they would have got extra score because if they're ready to win, I believe they can take our con tile and win with it. If it's concealed, though, I don't know if that's true. Let's see. So we could do Chanta on this one. Get rid of that now. Because we got 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9 potential. Wouldn't need that. But we wouldn't need these. We could potentially have a run of 1 through 9 though. I did throw the 5. We'd have to draw it. Oh jeez. Let's see. Let's let the east go. Okay, let's just focus on Chanta. Alright, I say half flesh on this one probably. Let that go. Well, trying a lot of cracks. Okay, so we want that. That's Dora. Someone must be holding our green dragon. Okay. So we're last place. Need a nice big hand. Let's see, 2 cracks Dora. Well, it's not going to be a very big hand, but all simples. Okay, so we got our seat wins, so we could potentially get another point from that. We get point from all simples, point from seat wins. We can use Dora, which I plan to try to use. We get a point from Dora. So we could do all pungs and be ready on Dora, which would be a risky wait. Tanyao. Tanyao. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Okay. So if you play Tanyao, can't score. Oh wait, yeah, I knew that. Because you needed yeah, because there's no honor tiles in Tanyao. Yeah, I maybe I said Tanyao. I meant Toy. Uh, for right now. Okay. Yeah, I see a lot of people whenever I've watched people play Riichi, if someone calls Riichi, they pretty much give up on their hand. It's definitely a different element for this one. Because generally, I don't know if you watch my other videos, I generally play American, and it's a lot different playing style. Okay, so we'll go for all simples on this one, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still like very new at Riichi. So it's a work in progress. I have like a lot of reading to do on it. I got a book coming tomorrow to read on it, and then there's this other reading I want to do on it. I haven't really seen very many other people on like YouTube or anything that play. So there's not a whole lot of people to watch. Jeez. That would have been a good one to keep. We would have got nice score from that one. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, that's the one that I plan on reading too. I have it linked in the video description. I haven't, which ironically, but I haven't read it yet. So I was gonna read that later tonight after this, after dinner. Yeah, and then I also noticed too, there's not really a whole lot out there to read on Riichi, at least in English. It's that Daina Chiba book, and then the Scott Miller book was the other one. Let's see. I don't know if that was a smart choice. There's 2 out. I guess we can be ready on the 5 dot. Okay. Got lucky, is what I think on that one. Okay, so we're south. That's nice. We threw a 5. We just need to get rid of it. Other 2 are up there. We don't have anything else to go with it. Maybe Riichi on this one. We just need to draw a 6, a 4, or an 8. Okay. Oh wait. I guess it doesn't matter. So either the 4 or the 6. And there are 2 of each left. And I doubt we climb out of 4th. I'm sure we're stuck in it. So we can go for all hungs again on this one. Oh, from the left. All right, well, last place on that one. We did pretty good on the other two. Okay, but I think that's going to wrap up the live stream. So I appreciate everybody for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I probably will do more of these. So I'll have to think about how frequently I can do it. I think I might be able to do it on Mondays. Like every other week maybe. But it was a lot of fun to mix it up. So I'll still be doing live stream on Thursday like normal. So it'll be American Mahjong, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So hopefully I'll see you then, and otherwise I hope you have a good week until then.